has burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the New Orleans Saints. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, Kamara. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
They do go for it. It's Breeze.
Oh my goodness.
Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack.
What the
Boy,
fuck?
a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Tackled there by Alex Anzalone.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They run it with McKinnon. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Here's McKinnon. Gets past one man. And he's going to take it in.
It's insane.
San Francisco. Jerick McKinnon.
It's good. We're going to make up for it.
From 11 yards out. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. Gould with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away.
Take that bit.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Oh,
He's
my
on able to
goodness.
grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's got the first down yardage before
We'll take
being
that first.
taken down at midfield.
I'm gonna try to work him right now. This guy has weak ass defense.
Haven't met a football team yet that
He's
runs
just
the
getting
ball
lucky.
successfully, that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You gotta be able to put your
Get
nose in
cooked.
there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll make it a 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down.
Oh my, dude.
Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. He was trying to hit Thomas that time.
Fucking diving interception.
Go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Oh, good D.
Complete on the deep ball. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And now it's 2nd down.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try
Go.
to press your advantage.
And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Just a couple there on the 2nd down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
11. 12, fellas, here we go. Black 80! 180! White. 11. 2.
And with the play clock about to expire, Kyle
Someone now?
Shanahan's going to use a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Knock it off.
Now McKinnon.
Oh my God.
A little juke.
Whoa, how does he get out?
Now open field.
What? That's insane.
Brandon Gordon, Charles Davis with you. It's the 49ers in control of the football, and they've got it here with a 1st down.
White.
They'll try to run with Breida. They'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A great play there. Taking it in from a yard out. And the 49ers add on to their lead. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect. And this remains a 13-0 game. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that
bullshit.
drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that one.
Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On third down, here's Kamara. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding.
Oh, good catch.
It's complete.
Good catch.
Conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Got it.
Now a first down carry. It's
Dude, why doesn't he ever get blocked?
At the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. DJ Reed, who played in college at Kansas State, made the tackle.
Got it.
Breeze to throw on second down. Eluding the pressure right. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
21. 11.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh my gosh.
Free. The collision there.
How is that?
Loose and brings up 2nd down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
On 2nd down, Ingram. And an alley to run. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Here's Breeze. Being chased out left. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Two minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back here right after this. On 2nd down, here's Breeze. His throw caught right around the 6. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. Here's Breeze to throw. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down. The Saints in the hurry up here. Clock continuing to roll. They'll run it with Kamara. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. Lutz with the extra point. And it's now 13-7. Lutz now to kick this one away.
So we got on the board. Now let's play some defense.
The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And the first play of the drive goes to McKenna. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And it worked his way across the 30 to the 32. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. McKenna. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And he finds
Ooh, how's that caught, man?
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
That's crazy.
A good pickup there, 22. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
21.
And they'll go on the ground.
Knock it off.
For one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Demario Davis there on the stop.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Try to get a user alert.
13. Hurry up. 21. Here we go.
And they'll run it here. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the
3
chalk
points.
of the 20. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 37. And Gold is able to put it through. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Lutz now to kick this one away. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you termed that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies.
The ball comes out.
Ooh, yeah.
This will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
And I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not their friend.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline and use him well.
And he stopped immediately there. A.J. Klein on the tackle there.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They run once more with McKinnon. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Here we go. 180.
Here we go on 4th down with the
Oh yeah, let's go. Oh yeah. We needed it. Yes, sir.
Touchdown, New Orleans. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands.
Oh my.
This is intercepted. My goodness.
Dude, that's terrible.
Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give him a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there.
Let's go.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Good defense.
First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have the center-eligible stuff, but still, a lot of guys to account for.
18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. He's going to get it running right.
Dude, no blocking.
Backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
So third and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense.
21.
Breeze now to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for
Let's
the
go.
Saints touchdown. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6.
Check.
Shotgun now for Breeze. Forced out to his left. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Lutz now to kick this one away.
Let's get some more interceptions.
Francisco gets set to go here. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Now McKinnon to start the drive. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Shutting his running back down now.
But that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
11. White.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And Selleck here, left side.
Oh, it should have been a fumble.
But he takes it up to the 40. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves
Baby,
it still.
here's your candy right there.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open. He finds a way to pick up a first down.
11. White. Black.
Snap comes at 1. Garoppolo. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be...
Oh, my.
And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A big play.
He got to get in the end zone now.
43 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
White 20.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Flushed out right.
Oh, my.
And in the end zone, touchdown San Francisco. Dante Pettis from 17 yards out. And the 49ers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is now 2. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And terrific field position here as they finally get him just shy of the midfield stripe.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. Now he'll let it go deep over the middle. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball. Loose and brings up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now it's the backup Bridgewater. He'll let it fly in the direction again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn, 51 yards. And the Saints have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a two-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
Yeah, that's true. You've said that before. Lutz now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Now a handoff looking right. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. Here again is McKinnon. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. In on the tackle, Alex Okafor.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
21.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to make it fourth down. Now Garoppolo, got to have this one.
Let's go. That's game.
Crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, my God.
They'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. They go play action. Bridgewater steps away to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. The drive starts with a handoff to McKinnon. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. It's Patrick Robinson there on the stop.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Back to throw. Over the middle, and he's got Goodwin complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Obviously a big first down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to get up to the line of scrimmage and get set. But I don't think necessarily you need to spike it, but they've got to continue to move quickly.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Inside of a minute to go now, 2 timeouts left, still in pretty good shape.
I think they're in excellent shape here if they use the timeouts judiciously and use the sideline as an additional timeout.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big 26 yards. Now they try the right side here. An agile move, but not a huge gain. Dropped at the 25. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Now a handoff looking right. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. So after the run by McKinnon, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow. How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Gold with the extra point, so it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. A really good pickup of 28 yards. He'll look to throw. Thomas has got it, complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Now they burn the timeout, and they're kind of in that gray area where they might be able to get 2 plays in, but maybe just 1 play left in this ball game. We'll see. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. He's back to throw. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he slides to avoid the hit. And the stadium clock says 0, but the one on your screen is the one that matters. And the officials say yes, it's a timeout with 1 second left to go and a field goal try forthcoming to potentially send us to overtime. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Now Lutz for the field goal try. With 1 second to go, this to send us to overtime. And this one is right through. And that'll tie us at 30-30. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on third down. What will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7. First throw of OT for Garoppolo. Goodwin able to haul it in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Garoppolo to Goodwin there for a 49er first. They go play action here on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
11.
Garoppolo to try again on second down. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on third down. Garoppolo again.
Let's go.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. A costly mistake here at OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure of the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
What can Bridgewater do in the OT? And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd down, Bridgewater. Jarred loose. It's incomplete.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Bridgewater. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. The 13 yards that time at a first. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now a play fake here on first down. He'll buy some time right. He'll let it fly in the direction. And this will be caught. It's a touchdown. And absolute stunned silence here as they have come in and stolen this one in overtime. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing.
Good win.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted.